Now that's going.
That means we're live.
That means we're live, baby. New battery too.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking? Like at some point in time, I want to get like the little tripod, go live when we're filming, and like.
Oh, you want to go live
and see like the comments in real time and react to people, like whoever's chiming in. We'll do that like, you know, like closer to the holidays.
So. Oh, okay. So you want to go live on Instagram or something?
Yeah.
While we're recording this, but that's not live.
Yeah. Okay. So if somebody says something, we can choose to interact with them or like shout out their comment or answer the question.
Okay.
You know,
I feel like at one point we should do one of these live, but you know what? Never mind. I take that back. Immediately take that back because I edit myself a lot.
well, I mean, we'll be live here, and as long as nobody's screen recording while we're live, you'll be all right.
Okay. Wait. I don't know, bro.
We'll just keep the camera on me.
Well, I'll just talk anime the whole time, bro, or something safe. Okay, man. So we're back. Episode number 2 today.
Episode number 2 today, which will ultimately become episode. We'll let you guys know.
Yeah. Episode next.
Let's go! Pablo and Erik are Unculturable!
I mean, we're closer to 12.
We're closer to 12. I just want to hit this goal, like these goals.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get out of my system. But more than anything, it's not that I doubted us, but damn, we've been consistent.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, we're upping what we were doing. So I'm pretty proud of us, man.
Well, if you know anything about me, I'm consistent.
Yeah, well, yeah, no shit, bro. I see those pastas, you know, the 13 strings of pasta.
So never have to worry about my consistency once I make a decision. Yeah. But no, I mean, we're doing it.
Yeah. If anything, I feel like it's been teaching me about discipline.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I don't want to drive. So I'm like, man, I don't want to get this shit together. But then I'm like, no, dude. No, we said we're going to do it. It's always fun when we do it. Like, it's badass. And you get home excited to edit. And I'm like, okay. So it teaches me to get over that hump that everyone gets before they do anything.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm the person that I'm like, yeah, let's hang out. And it sounds great at the time.
Mm-hmm. And
then like, 2 days pass or whatever, or like the day before, 2 days before we actually have to do the hangout.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, do I? You say, but then you're like, and then you do it and you're like, oh, I'm glad I'm here. But it's like that initial pushback that causes a lot of people to fall off.
Yeah.
I've learned to just get over.
Oh, absolutely. Like as I was going upstairs to do my wardrobe change, I was...
Yeah, because I'm wearing the same shit. My boy had to change.
We're doing 2 episodes today. Getting ready for the holidays so you don't have to miss any weeks. Because I know you look forward to seeing our beautiful faces every Monday.
In our short shorts.
That's right. Shout out to Al. I'm like, I don't want to fucking go to the gym today. Like, I'm like, man, we're going to do this podcast. There's going to be some flatbreads here from 6 to 8. I'm like, and it's biceps. I'm like, I do not want to go to the gym and do arms. And I don't.
How do you get over that?
I just do. Like, meaning, like,
but like, what do you think of? Like, is there like a strategy or like a mental reminder that you kind of always fall back on when it comes to things you don't want to do?
It's like, fuck your feelings.
Like, literally, like, just like that. Like, fuck it, man.
Like, yeah, there's a lot of shit we don't want to do, but guess what? You're going to do it and you're going to get it done.
Yeah, but so how do you talk to yourself? Is that what you tell yourself? Like, man, fuck your feelings, bro.
Yeah, man.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Do the work.
Well, you know what? I just allow myself to feel that way, but I don't allow it to control my actions.
Nice.
So, I can feel that way all the way to the gym. Yeah. And even if I end up in the gym, still not wanting to be there, it's like, it's about still having that habit and having it locked in.
Yep.
I'll go there. There's times when I do a couple sets and I'll leave.
Mm-hmm.
There's other times when I do like a couple sets and then don't want to leave.
Yeah.
But it's all about just, you know, with everything, like, it's like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But it's like, and then another thing, I'm like, well, what else you going to do? Mm-hmm. Like, okay, so if I don't work out, like, fuck am I really gonna do?
Yeah.
Like that. Then I'm gonna be like, well, that was just a waste. You didn't work out, and although you did whatever else, you probably could have done that regardless.
Yeah. Because because you have a voice in your head. Like, do you hear a voice?
Oh yeah,
Okay. Did you know that not everybody hears that, right?
Really?
Like, only a very small percentage of people actually have a voice where you're like, if you're thinking and you're like, you can kind of like hear your voice, right? You can kind of hear it. Like when you think,
yeah.
right? Yeah, not everyone has that. Like my brother, he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, you don't hear, like when you think, you don't have a voice in your head. Like you don't, he's like, no.
So hold on. When they think, what is it just empty?
I don't know. I don't know what that feels like. For as long as I can remember, when I think, I hear a voice, right? I'm like I'm gonna pretend to say a sentence in my mind, and I hear it,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm thinking through shit. It's like, oh, how do I put these words together? How do, like, especially when I talk, and some logic and like walking through shit. And most of people don't have that voice. A lot of people don't.
I don't believe that.
Yeah. Like
How do you not?
You don't. I don't know how they think. I guess
Do,
like
do
it's the
you
same
guys
question.
do you guys hear a voice or not?
Yeah. If you guys hear a voice, let us know. But I hear a voice when I think. Like I hear it.
Or if you don't hear a voice, then what do you hear and how do you know what you're thinking?
Yeah. Or sound. Like I hear sound. Like I hear things.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I, for example, I can hear a drum pattern in my head right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm creating, I'm like, oh, or lyrics or something. But I can hear it. I can feel it. I can almost taste what's going on up there. But not all people have that. Yeah, not all people. I've learned. My brother does not have that. When I talk to my brother, he's like, "What the fuck are you talking?" I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?"
Well, that's Rain Man.
Well, yeah, my brother's Rain Man though. He's a numbers guy. He sees
So
the
he just
Matrix
sees
and
numbers.
shit.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
He doesn't hear nothing. It's just numbers.
Yeah. But anyways, I talk about that voice, right? Because it's usually what I'm fighting. Like me and my voice are constantly scrapping, right?
Yes.
Constantly. It's a fucking dogfight the entire time. Especially when it pertains to shit I don't want to do or I don't feel like doing at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for small wins in the day, and this podcast is a win for me because I'm like, all right, you're gonna drive across town, right? But we're gonna have a good time doing it.
Yeah.
And even though you don't feel like being stuck in traffic for an hour, you're like, you're gonna do it because that's what you have to do. If you want to get this shit done and you enjoy this is what you do, and that's just the price you pay. That's the tax. Fuck it. And every time I'm here, I'm glad I come. Obviously, I love it, and but it's been helping me with my discipline because now, like, when was it? Last night or 2 nights ago, I was like, man, I have to take this trash out. No, I'm gonna wait for Rosie to do it. But then I was like, nah. I like my house clean. That's just a tax. I have to go. It'll be a nice little walk. I'll take a spin around the block. We'll have a good time doing it. Throw on my headphones. I downloaded a book called Breaking 80.
Bro, how far you got to go to take the trash out?
I have to go down one floor through the parking garage and then go to the thing.
Oh, okay.
Like
yeah.
it's a walk. It's like let's say like a 2-minute walk.
Yeah.
Ish.
Okay. Yeah, you got to prep for that.
You got to prep for that. I got to throw some shoes on and shit, yeah, it's like you would think they would just make a shoot, which I think they're whiz, but I don't want to walk all the way around, so it's just easier to do that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I'm like, okay, fuck it. They just go do that stuff done. But anyways, it's now I'm having trouble with with other stuff, but this has been helping me a lot. It's a way to me uppercut and Hadouken the voice in my head sometimes.
And the discipline with the sweets and all that. How's that been going?
Dude, I fucking failed miserably this last week. I feel like I took a real step forward. And in typical fashion, I have a sweet and I just cave.
Which sweet was it?
Guess. Like if you could guess.
Well, I know you love your soda.
Not really. Not anymore. I've actually learned to fade off.
So you beat the soda.
Beat the soda for sure. But sweets is my thing.
Is this some cake?
Yes. That's exactly what it was.
Were you on the floor with the lights off in the kitchen?
Bro, me and cheesecake have a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Right? It's I've been having an affair with cheesecake for a long time. And so it's cheesecake usually that does it, or any caramel ice cream. like caramel, vanilla,
like a salted caramel,
salted, and especially when it
That's
has like
sweet and
waffle
salty.
cone in there.
Oh yeah,
I had that last night.
gotta have that waffle cone.
Fuck, man. Yeah. So when I cave, dude, immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck it. Like, you know, I start like talking to myself of that voice again. Yo, bro, you've been good. You've been good.
Yeah.
You know, like have it. It's not gonna kill you. It's about balance. It's crazy how you start like rationalizing bad decisions and start like sweet talking me into it. And before I know it, it's like a little devil in the shoulder wins, and I'm like sitting there downing it. And then I feel, you know, obviously like I feel like I just cheated on my relationship because I was like, fuck. Then I start feeling all guilty. And I'm like, man, now I gotta walk in the morning or like run.
And when you feel that way, you just gotta let that shit go.
Yeah.
You know, because then when you beat yourself up, it just reinforces more negative thoughts and doubt, and that doesn't help you. You just gotta, you know, roll with that punch and keep it pushing.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if let's say I'm playing soccer a couple times a week, going golfing, and then running still. Mm-hmm. Because I ate ice cream a little bit on one day of the week, it's not gonna kill me.
No.
Like I'm still 95% of the week I'm there.
Yeah.
You know, so I just learned to like, you know what? Whatever, bro.
And you have to look at the sum of the whole. Meaning like, okay, you had ice cream one time that week, which is well below your typical average of how much you consume ice cream.
Yeah.
So in the grand scheme of things, unless you start to up that frequency, like you actually have made progress.
Yeah. Calories burned is greater than ice cream consumed.
And that still is progress, even if you had it that one time and then you get back on with your life.
Yeah, because I also don't want to deprive myself of a bunch of shit, you know, because like I'm going here to Dallas in a couple weeks.
Which is probably why you need to deprive yourself.
Which is why I need to learn balance.
You need to deprive yourself until then. You deprive yourself till you get to Dallas.
You know what, Mom? I will have that towards you.
And then try to do the level of balance.
Yeah. I'm working on. I think it's the moment. I feel like I've been nailing down balance, but or haven't been nailing down balance until the last couple of weeks, where I actually got faced with some kind of pushback of like the ice cream or Rosie making cheesecake, or we're out and, you know, in Rosie's events. Oh, here, have food. Oh, here. Well, what else do you want? Oh, yeah. And they just basically throw everything your way, and you're like, it's rude if I say no. You know, it's like telling your grandma no. It's just fucked up. And but anyways, now I've been kind of faced with that. I'm like, okay, well, how do you balance that? Right. So it's like not allowing myself to eat everything I want, but just like, what do you crave the most? That, okay, then you'll just have a little bit of that. Ignore it. That's focus on that. Yeah. And that's been helping me. Right. Because I also keep the goal in my mind of, hey, you want to look like this, and it doesn't look like that. So, you know, do it at your own risk.
Yeah. And I guess when you have so many options, it's almost like choose the things you really want. Yeah. Because it's easy to just say, I'm going to have everything. Yeah. But there's probably only like a select few things you really like don't want to go without. Yeah. And maybe you just say, you know what? I'm going to just like prioritize.
You learn how to prioritize.
You know, prioritize the things like I really need. Yeah. And then moderate that. Yeah. And then never mind all the other shit.
And it's also taught me to eat slower. Enjoy my food more.
That's the thing I don't do.
See, neither does Rosie. She's a vacuum cleaner, bro. She's just like gets.
Where do you think like she adopted that behavior?
I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you, but she eats fast for a little person. She eats fast, bro. I'm saying, before I know it, she's done.
Because like I wonder if it was competition. Like if she didn't. No, because like think about it. Like if you have a twin, then you always have to share your food. So the slower you eat, maybe the less you get.
Potentially. Some Monica and Ross type shit from Friends, right? Like there was a scene where he was like, why you eat so fast? She's like, because I grew up with Monica. If you didn't eat fast, you didn't eat.
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe. But I feel like I used to be like that, where I ate really fast. And now that I'm like, okay, hey man, this is all you got. This is it. So I'm almost eating half speed, bro.
You try to savor every moment.
Yeah, bro. And also there's like this fact that, you know, like technically you get 10 minutes before you actually feel it.
Yeah, it's about 20. It's
20.
It's about 20 minutes
Shit.
before you have that sensation of
Shit,
fullness.
okay, I was just taking 10, bro. So that means I've been eating 10 minutes too much. Anyway, yeah. But I've been just slowing down my sweet consumption. Like as I'm having, I'm like, just enjoy every bite. I'm like tasting it. You would almost think I'm like a fucking food connoisseur, like a food critic. Like, yeah, like the cheesecake aroma.
Let it swirl. Take a couple bites, let it swirl around your mouth.
Oh, there's pecan in there.
That's
Yeah.
the notes of pecan, butter.
The person
sugar.
who made it was stressed out. Yeah, like shit like that. And but yeah, it's been helping me, man. So good for me.
Yeah, what day was it? This was maybe 2 nights ago. I come from the gym. And you know where the coffee machine is downstairs? During the day, they have like a basket of like snacks and stuff that you can grab in the morning.
Okay.
So, but at night, there's usually nothing. And there was 2 full size bags of popcorn. And it was like,
That's boring.
And it was like the Oreo popcorn.
Oreo popcorn.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Well, you know that one company, like they'll be making like zebra and different types of.
Yeah.
So it's a very similar concept, but it was like Oreo. So I guess it has like a little bit of the sweetness, a little bit of like Oreo pieces in it and stuff.
Okay.
But it's good because you get the sweet and salty. And so first of all, that's not a snack they typically provide.
Bro, hold on. I have to pause you right there. So you'll eat popcorn and Oreo. Sweet and salty. That's a weird ass fucking mix. But you won't touch pineapple on pizza.
That's two very different things.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's 2 foods that don't belong together. Right? I could argue the other one.
I disagree.
Popcorn and Oreos?
I disagree.
What the fuck is that? Popcorn and Oreos?
Well, they do it's like popcorn and they you know what? Because they do one that's like a Twix one, believe it or not, which I've never tried. They have like a
weird.
It is. But there was 2 bags, and so I don't know if it was like if a resident just left it there or they had it in the back because it was also a little past the expiration date, and so there was 2. And I've had that popcorn before. So my first inclination was grab both bags. It was grab both. And then I was like, no, because if I grab both, I know I'm going to eat both.
Yeah.
And then it was one of those days where I knew I was like out of protein. So I'm like, man, I'm probably not even going to hit my calories today. So I was like, you know what? I just finished doing legs, grabbed the bag, went upstairs, just ate the whole thing.
How big was the bag?
No, it was like,
like a good size bag.
It was, and it wasn't the snack bag. It was like when you go into the chip section at the supermarket,
Nice.
it was one of those.
Good for you, man.
And I just sat and I ate it. And
because I know you're about your sweets.
and the good thing is, like, I've been so disciplined. What I don't want is that switch to flip where you have it. And then next thing you know, you're like looking for more. Like you turn into like that crackhead.
Yeah.
So
That's
actually, that used to be me as well. But I think I've been so disciplined. Like I had it, I was satisfied, and then that was that.
Damn.
Didn't look back.
Good for you, dude. But speaking of the pineapple on pizza and popcorn and Oreo, that's fucking weirder, dude.
No.
Yeah,
it's like
fucking weird.
It's like that zebra thing. It's the same
That's
concept.
weird as shit, bro. That's weird. And it reminds me of a joke though. Or not a joke. It's like this thing I saw is like, dudes out here be talking about no pickles and tomatoes, but be out there eating ass.
Right?
Like, what? It's not like pickles and tomatoes, bro. What the fuck are you? Anyway. That shit reminded me of it because you're like, you won't touch that, but you'll eat that shit. That's weird. So that's weird.
We all got different palates, right?
And also I know that took a ton of self-control to not have both bags from you.
I thought about it
because I remember when you got mad at for taking your Sour Patch Kids or your sour
it was like my bumpy nerds
the bumpy nerds.
Yeah,
but like they were sitting there for like
months. I had them in a drawer, and that was the day I was gonna allow myself to have them.
And you didn't see. That's why sometimes you just gotta seize the opportunity, man. Like they're there now. I'm hungry. I want them. I get them. I'm just saying. I'm not saying indulge in every single, but I'm like, like if you really want them, just have them.
Yeah, well.
Or do you fall off the binges if you just?
there's like no, there's little things that'll
What will get you going?
That'll trigger me. It's not necessarily any one thing, but again, because it's habit. Like, so I remember when I moved into the building, and again, referring to the box of the basket of snacks in the lobby. Like, I was grabbing a couple Kind bars or this or that, or the pop chips. And next thing you know, like, just something like that just triggered my whole snacking lifestyle now. And then I'm doing that regularly, and all of those little things add up.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
It's like it could be like little triggers, which is why, like, when I do have something, I also have to be aware of, like, okay, how do I feel after?
Tread carefully.
And is there a trigger that now I need to have to really resist?
Yeah. Cheesecake will do that for me, and like really rich chocolate cake, but like moist,
like gateway drugs. Yeah, yeah, like that Matilda, it's a wrap.
You know, like Matilda, that chocolate cake, like that. Like if those two are in sight, bro, I need to leave the building.
Just gotta go.
I just gotta go. Like it's a disaster waiting to happen. I'm like, I don't even want to put myself in that situation, and unless there's just one I can grab and slowly eat in the corner. I don't want it. I don't want any part of this. Yeah,
no, my favorite dessert that I probably can't resist and choose not to resist is the warm butter cake from Mastro's.
The warm butter cake from Mastro's.
So Mastro's is a steakhouse. They have one right there on Rodeo Drive. And yeah, it's like this yellow cake, and it just comes out hot and
But is it like
warm.
A biscuit or a cake?
Like a cake, because like when you open it, it's almost like a yellow cake, if you will.
Okay.
But like a bun cake or something, and it comes with like a side of ice cream, and it was like a little raspberry drizzle, and it has the salt, and it's hot. So like, you know, the ice cream is melting in your mouth with the cake because of the warmth.
Yes,
and
like a molten lava cake, but that's a chocolate.
Yeah, so it's like
that's dangerous.
It's like. That's gonna be like my top, because even when I go to other places and I'll see like the warm butter cake, I'm like, should I? And but Mastro's that's number one for me.
I'm about to look up on maps.
It's not chocolate though.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, you know. I mean, like that pushes me over the edge.
Okay.
If it's that, it's like maybe I can just concentrate on that. But that sounds amazing.
Yeah. No, it is.
It sounds like if you can put like some caramel on top.
You have to bring your own, but
I have my own. That's the thing. I just like pull it out of the sleeve, baby.
Some people have hot sauce. You keep caramel.
I'm an opportunity seeker. But yeah. See, like there's very few things that get me going, but man, like some good ass cake is definitely a gateway drug. I guess that's what I would classify it as.
Oh yeah,
that's dangerous, dude.
Yeah, wow, the best stuff in life got to be bad for you.
I told Rosie, it's if you were in fucking cave in South America, and there was a fucking genie bottle, and I, rubbed it. Genie came out and said, "You got one wish, motherfucker. One wish. It's not to end world hunger. It's not to be peace. It's that I can eat whatever the fuck I want and I get fat. Now, I just stay in perfect health and shape."
Now, my only question is, why wouldn't your one wish be for unlimited wishes?
No, bro. That's a rule, bro. You broke it. No, like you can't do that.
you can't outwit the genie. No. I wish I had.
Fine print.
I wish I had 100 wishes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously that'd be my. But after I get shut down,
okay,
my one wish would be that, because there's a
damn one wish.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I wish I can eat anything I want and just be like the healthiest person on the planet and not get a pound of fat on me. Yeah. And I could just eat whatever the fuck I want.
But you're a foodie.
No, I'm a foodie.
Like you love food, so that food would be an
That's
amazing.
Why I take my time cooking. I take my time baking. I take my time, like I have my own caramel. right? I make my own.
You put like the cubes of caramel in the pot and
Bro, I make a lot of shit, man. Like I make my own coffee from the ground up, like grounding the bean. I make my own creamer. I make my own, like I take my time.
Damn,
I want to experience it the way I want to
find out you got
experience it.
some cows in the back. Pop out there milking cows. Getting
whatever it takes, baby. Whatever it takes, baby. And but yeah, man, like it's there was a time where I grew my own peppers and I made my own salsa. Like I like quality. Like when I make it, it's like I'm putting love into it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, I have my own caramel fucking thing. I put it on the ice cream last night, you know, and like it's but yeah, it's like I can't explain it. It's just, it's like me. It's art for me. Food is art. Absolutely. So I would always love it. Where I'm like, yo, I can taste the passion. Kind of like the music. I can hear I can taste how good you are at cooking because you did it. Like, have you ever had like some like really good steak?
I have.
Like $400 or $500 steak. Yeah. You can taste the difference from like cheap steak.
Yeah, you can taste how many massages that you know, that Wagyu, like this cow been massaged like his entire life.
That was a bougie cow.
Yeah.
That was a bougie cow. Yeah. And you can taste the difference.
Well, med spa cow. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah. I'm definitely a foodie, so that would be my one wish. Is like I wish I could just experience all the food without any repercussions, so that I could just like not have to worry about diabetes and health issues and travel the world and eat whatever the fuck I wanted to eat without ever experiencing any kind of malfunction, bodily wise, or gain any weight. Yeah. That would be it for me. What would be your one wish? I feel like this will take you 2 weeks to get back at me.
I have no fucking clue. What would be your one wish?
What would be your one wish?
Because I have no clue what my one wish would be. Like naturally,
what's the first thing that pops up in your head?
No, unfortunately, the first thing that pops up into my head is a lot of like just money. Like I hate to say it, but that's the very first thing that pops up into my head, because I feel like that can help keep everything else great.
For sure.
You know, it's easy to wish for health. But I feel like if you have money, you can do a lot of preventive and proactive.
And Steve Jobs,
and it's like it's hit or miss. But like what I want to say, you know, I wouldn't want to live forever.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to do
why
that.
Not? I have my own theory on that.
Well,
like a vampire. Like if you could be a vampire or a werewolf, what would you be?
Vampire. Oh, I used to pretend to be a vampire. Like. Like literally, like
in Hollywood,
like in elementary school, man. Like I swear, I wanted vampires to be so real, and I used to pray to like maybe get bit and turn into one.
Hey, you look weird. Come here.
I kid you not. Like I'd have like. I would be the one that goes to school with like fake blood. Like I don't know. Like I ever since that Lost Boys movies, which you probably never saw, but that's like a classic vampire movie. I haven't seen that one. And ever since like Lost Boys, I was like, yo, I want to be a fucking vampire.
Okay, so damn, that was quick. I thought you were gonna think about it a little bit more. Nah, so that's been in you.
Vampire all day.
Okay. Absolutely. So Twilight, you were more of a Robert Pattinson guy.
Never watched an episode. Never watched any of it. But I haven't seen it. If he was the vampire, then yeah.
I haven't seen Twilight either. I just knew there was a pale, lanky guy with a big head, and you know Pattinson, which was a vampire, Twinkly, and then there is the werewolf guy, Jacob guy, right? Because I remember that was all the rage, with the women back in like 2006, or whenever the fuck that movie came out.
Vampire all day.
Me too. But the drawback with the vampire is that you have eternal life until someone stabs you in the fucking ass with, you know, some steak.
You know what? Actually, so if I could live forever, but also not feel pain, because you would probably have to live through a lot of shit. And actually no, because then
you get desensitized to it.
Well, you could also live forever and then somehow end up like locked up for like 3 life sentences and then realize like, shit, I'm really gonna have to do this time. So
it's like a criminal vampire is the worst.
You know, like
you can transform into a bat and then just get the fuck out. They all have windows.
True. Yeah,
or something like that, right?
But no, it's so difficult. I don't know what I would wish for.
Damn. It's a tough question.
Because I don't have any like, because I just have so many different desires that I don't think there would be any one that would
Yeah, but money would be like the main thing, though, right? You would think.
Yeah.
I mean, and dude, ain't no shame about it, man.
Oh, no.
That'd be my second wish.
No, I'm just making sure that's the one. Because everything else that I would think about second, I could actually get with the first one.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because as far as like the health is concerned, I'd be able to be healthier because I'll have the private chef cooking all my meals fresh no matter where I'm at. Stress is the number one killer. So anything that has that causes a little bit of stress in your life, you can find an immediate solution for it. You know, so
there's 3 things I always tell myself every morning. 5, but 3 that they would care about. And it's the order of priority in which I would want shit to come to me. I'm healthy. I mean, I'm happy. Sorry. I'm healthy and I'm wealthy. Right? Because health, I mean, you know, wealth without happiness is nothing. Health without happiness is nothing. So having a happy life trumps everything.
Absolutely.
Being like genuinely happy.
You know what? And maybe that would be the ultimate wish. Because if you are genuinely happy and experience true joy all of the time, then that's actually the best thing. Because the money wouldn't get you that. Yeah. And you could have a lot of that and still be somewhat empty or feel like something's missing. So I think, you know what? I'm going to switch my answer. I'm going to go to... And anything that brings you joy and happiness, you know, because I'm also get the money guy. Like, you know, like... you know, like fuck your feelings, it's money, right? But then that's also like, as dad as ish as it sounds, is like I look at my son and spending time with him, and dude, someone said I'll give you $10 million if that memory never existed. I'm like, nah. Yeah. Like I wouldn't trade my son or the thought of my son for any amount of money. So there's just some shit money can't get you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, that's usually the way I wish or and ask for things from the universe is I am happy, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am patient, and I am kind, because I'm not those things. You know, I'm not patient by any means, and I have trouble being nice. So I've heard. So I'm trying to. Well, you need a little bit. You need to listen to that love language model.
Love language model.
Yeah, I dropped that.
I saw it.
So that entire album is actually inspired. The complete track list is inspired by the love is patient, love is kind scripture in Corinthians.
Yeah, I used to have it tattooed on me.
Yeah, which is why like the title 1 is called Corinth. It was short of Corinthians, but we didn't want to get all biblical. And then the next one is like kind love, patient love. And with all the crazy shit that's been happening in the world, there was like a little reminder to tell people to just pause for a second and just
100%
resort back to just love. Yeah. Like if that's your default setting and then you figure everything else out, you know, things will be a lot better. So
yeah, you know, I've actually figured out a cheat code, man. Something, and I don't know if anyone else is guilty, y'all can tell me of this, but usually I think we all get kind of caught up in our own lives that we get into this autopilot move of sometimes, you know, like it's kind of the same sense of when you're driving, you're like, how the fuck did I get here? Because you're just so unaware and like in tune with what's happening. But in our daily lives, and that's been happening to me for a while, where I was like, yo, I need to snap back in. So something that's helped me a lot to become a little more present is to slow down and kind of narrate what you're doing as you're doing it, because it keeps you locked in.
Absolutely.
So something like, for example, brushing my teeth, something so menial as brushing my teeth. I'm like brushing my teeth and then just spit out and go and get out. And I'm like, hey, I'm brushing my teeth. And that whatever head thing I'm going through at the moment just leaves. Or like I'm just spending time with my son, right? Because I live by this one thing that my dad told me is how you do one thing, you do everything. Yep. So I slow down. I'm like, I'm going to just spend my time here with my son and make it mean something. Find the little things that he's doing, little mannerisms, listen to him. Because sometimes I'm like, Enzo, stop. Just stop talking, bro. I'm trying to focus. But I'm like, no, I heard also like, having a kid means you're going to get slowed up a lot. But maybe that's the point, right? It breaks you out of whatever like shit you're going through at the moment. But just slowing down in general helps me like become more present because I'm aware of what I'm doing as opposed to just going through an action for the sake of getting it done.
Yeah. And there's that one book by, what is it? Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. And when you think about just what's real, the only thing that is truly real is what's happening right now in the present. Because whatever you're thinking about in the future is not even a reality or truth at this moment in time, nor does it even matter. And same thing for the past. So like the only thing that is important is the present, and which is why I try to bring myself back to the present, because I've spent a lot of years focusing on where I want to be, that you don't appreciate what's happening. And then you find yourself looking back, reminiscing, and was like, well, fuck that. Just enjoy it while you have it, and don't go back reminiscing and all of that. Like, just always enjoy what you have. And, you can spend a little time in a future or the past, but the only time that really matters is now. Yeah,
man. Because, I'm the type of person that I've lived my entire life, and the reason I'm still alive is because I've spent a good amount of time in my head calculating and predicting what happens next. You have to do that.
Yes.
Right? You just can't be clueless and be like, oh,
you can't be on autopilot.
You can't, and but you have to spend time in the future or think of what might happen so you can be prepared for it at the present. But there's time and places you have to do that in, right? People take that overboard and do it all the time, right? And that's why there's a quote that says, ruminating causes depression and the future causes anxiety. It's true. Right? If you spend too much time in the past, obviously something happened. You get depressed, you get in your feelings. I should have done that better. It just, nothing good comes from it. Versus, and then there's the, what happens next? What if I lose my... Bitch, it hasn't happened yet. And
they just worry and fear and anxiety.
Exactly. So, I try to 90% of the time be present. 10% of the time, or 5% of the time, look back to see what I could have fixed so I don't make the same mistake again. And then 5% of the time is, well, if that happens, what should I do? So at least I'm not fucking caught like a weird
preparation.
Preparation, right? But yeah, man, like it's all balance and you figure it out. But it's something I've not been struggling with, but just learning how to live with, I guess. And my son is definitely the one that brings me back. Like he pulls me I'm 4 years old. He's already pulling me out of the fucking depths, dude. Because there's just something about, you're like, I'm sitting here like thinking, okay, what does the next like 5, 10, 15 years looks like? What investments do I have to make? Where do I allocate this money? What do I blah, 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 blah. How do I deal with some shit that, the family is going through? And then you hear, I just farted, and he's like fanning it to me. And I'm like, and it just completely broke me out. You know what I'm saying? Like he broke me out of that bad headspace I was in. And then I just have a good time again. So it's like, they're little angels for me that break me out of the the often negative headspaces I get myself into.
It's a dark place. You don't want to sit there too long.
It's right. Yeah. No, I can't even go again. You don't want to be there too long. And nothing but bad stuff happens when you're there too long, man. But that's why I prioritize happiness over anything else. Yeah. Right. That's why it would be I wake up in the morning and I do that. I say that shit to myself all the time because I need to work on my patience and my happiness and my kindness too, and not be such a paranoid, sometimes down pessimistic person. I claim I'm being a realist. And it's just it's just pessimism sometimes.
That might be a little too real.
Yeah, man. But like hey man, I think we all kind of go through that to some varying degrees. But yeah, dude. So
and I do try to like express gratitude because even if I'm in the future or I'm thinking about what I want to have or want to accomplish, like it's like, pump the brakes, and then I'm just like express gratitude for everything that I have right now, and all the things that I wouldn't trade for the world, and just the surprises. Like, even though it's nice to have goals and manifest where you want to be in the future, it's amazing to see the reality of it, and also sometimes to be like, wow, this is actually better than I probably would have manifested sooner. And I'm like, so it's a matter of like also taking the time and just being so, so grateful and so humble, because when you think about where we are now, it could have been very different. So it's like, wow, I love this. This is beautiful.
But I can't even be nice anymore. Some of my friends texted me about the last episode. Motherfuckers, bro.
Don't leave it in the comments. Are they at least subscribed?
Yeah, most of them are. Some of them are.
Send Pablo screenshots. I don't even trust you guys.
And well, the good thing is that I know they're seeing it because they're asking me questions. That's more. I'd rather a review than anything else. Right? At least view it.
Get them watch hours.
Up, right? And but they how do I put it? They were a pretty long text. They related to you a lot, and in some cases, I didn't even know that they had gone through it. But like moving, like you talked about, you moved at 18,
to Florida.
To Florida, and you didn't want to, but look where you're at. And a lot of my friends related with that. A lot of them,
Where did they move from and go to? Do you?
Some of them from Europe, some of them from Mexico, some of them from Canada, and then some of them I even had from Argentina. They Melly, one of them, she moved from Argentina due to all the political craziness that happens over there, and she moved to San Fran, bro. And I didn't even know. I'm like, I haven't talked to you since like, I want to say like 3.5 years. And she's like, bro, I'm in San Fran now. I'm like, what? And it's because she listened to the episode, saw that you moved. She's like, dude, same thing. She's like crying. She didn't want to move. She wanted to stay in Argentina because that's where her family's at. But she ended up moving. She's like, but this is the best thing because now she works at Apple. And it opened this whole realm of opportunities. So something that seemed like, fuck, this is going to be a big turn in my life, actually ended up being the best thing for her because look where she's at now. But yeah, man, a bunch of good feedback still.
And I think it also speaks to just their resilience. Because I think if you end up in a situation that's less than what you feel is ideal, if you're resilient and resourceful, you always know how to make the best out of any situation. And I feel like, that's definitely what I did. That's what, it seems like a lot of them did. So
yeah, man.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, it's not easy to move. I will say that. So goes back to the last episode we talked about. It's the moving to Japan. I wonder how hard that's gonna be.
They'll be all right.
I'm just saying, bro. It's gonna be good, but I'm excited because I have one more move left in me, maybe two. I'm still trying to find where my forever place is. I still want that little cottage in fucking Colorado, but
I feel like the forever place will probably be. I feel like
a mixture.
It's like you move, and that's gonna be headquarters or home base for a little while. And then there'll be like a few transition places, meaning like we have headquarters, but maybe we do, maybe summers will be in Europe, or maybe we'll do holidays in the mountains. And then you have your little spots.
True.
And then kids are adults. They're living their own lives, which means then it's really like you and Rosie's final chapter. Like, okay, we want to make sure we can see the grandkids, but like, where are we going to just,
yeah, man. As long as we're away from the heat, I don't give a fuck where we're at.
Yeah, no heat, no humidity.
No, I'm not one of those fucking lizard people, man. Like needing a terrarium.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's right. I think it'll probably be like an array of places that like give us what we need in terms of climate.
Yeah.
And in proximity to the kids. Because I also don't want to be like, all right, Enzo, you're 20, bro, 21. Get the fuck out. I'm out this bitch. I don't want to do that because I'm already having like attachment issues where I'm like, I don't want, like, it's kind of made me reflect how I've treated my parents. And my parents would always tell me, oh, you'll know. When you have kids, you'll know, motherfucker. You'll know how I feel like. And I'm like, nah, nah, you tripping. But now that I see my, Enzo, he's 4 and Finn is 10, 11 months. I'm like, fuck, it's gonna be heartbreaking when they leave. So now I know my mom couldn't stop crying when I left. And, being far away from her, it hurts her. And she's like, I just wish you were a little closer. And I get all of that now. Because I'm like, damn, the moment this little guy leaves, I'm gonna be a wreck. Yeah, but again, I've been learning the hard way, dude. I've been learning how to be a parent the hard way, for sure.
That's the only way.
I guess there's no other way. I mean, I thought there would be like a more pleasant's not the word.
No learning curve.
No. Don't.
No,
you just get punched in the face 1,000 times.
That's it.
Like literally, that's the only way to learn. Like being a parent has been the hardest job I've ever had in my life, and the most rewarding. Like the best feeling thing. I wouldn't trade it for anything on the planet. But it tests you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, it definitely tests you. Like everything you ask for, they fight you with. I want more patience. And fuck, dude, they test that patience. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is you ask for, they're multiplying it.
Mm-hmm.
It's rough.
Yo, Pablo, what's going on with your mic?
Bro, my bike's been like this, bro.
It looked like it's sad because normally you have it angled up.
Yeah, well, normally I have it like this.
Yeah, what?
Because I sit up, but I'm having a little back pain, so I'm kind of like slanting a little bit.
Okay,
right now.
That's intentional.
This is intentional.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll track it. I'm gonna see where I started and see if if I was doing this.
Okay.
I'm not ending up with my head between my knees though.
Okay.
No. It's been good, man.
See, I think that was my old mic stand. Now you see the difference. I switched it on him. I switched it on him.
No, son. No, you're
that's my old mic stand.
I could tell. You can tell the wear and tear on these motherfuckers on the knobs. Like it just had it was just worn out. No. I don't like mine. Like usually I do have it like this, I guess. Right. But I'm like, it's like I kind of want to sit up a little bit.
Okay.
And this chair is kind of like leaning back. So I'm like,
okay.
I'm in there. I appreciate you for checking, bro. I'm not getting uppercutted though.
All right.
No, sir. And have you noticed that you haven't had any mic issues? Any mic issues since
I haven't noticed.
Since Big Poppy Pablo stepped in the picture.
I have not noticed.
You haven't noticed your back hurting?
I've noticed no improvement.
Bro, no, don't hit me with that shit, man.
I've been looking at some other podcasts.
Okay.
And they
Which
got
one specifically?
every other one.
Okay.
And they have like their arm is like super long. Meaning so they can actually, sit back and they can fully extend like
Yeah.
Maybe
we need to look into something like that.
it's a good starter pack though. No,
This is a good starter
we got
pack.
a little good.
They've held up.
The right setup for now.
Yeah. They've held up. But I definitely I see us growing into like a little studio at one point. When this gets big enough.
No. And maybe we just have it, and then maybe at that point in time, you just have like a little desk set up.
Yeah.
Or, it could be like the arms.
Yeah.
Because I really do
love
like
the arms.
my Elgato, the one that I have in the office, because, it has the tension. So that one works out well.
Yep. I have the same one at home. I have the little Elgato one that's like fits on the clamps.
Yeah.
I have that one.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Because it'd be nice to have like a little desk. But it'd be nice to always just have it set up though.
Yeah.
Like I was even thinking of turning one of the rooms in my place into like a podcast studio.
Yeah, where it's just set up.
It's just set up. Like you get in there, I just replace it, record, and that's it. I might do that. I might tell
Well,
Rosie.
let me know. I said I'll pull up to your place. You don't always have to come here.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Rosie, you have to start sleeping in the living room. No, we have a spare room, and I think I might. We were using it for other stuff, but maybe I turn it into a studio. That'd be nice. Throw some neon lights in there.
Yeah.
Get to.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
like a little studio / gaming setup.
I think if we stay consistent through the holidays, Q1 next year, I think we'll do that. Like start the year right and like with a podcast studio.
So that because I know you and Rosie, you do the little tally where everything that you've checked off your list.
We get some money for.
So you're gonna be like, I guess I know I'm gonna put this.
Bro, I'm just saying, I've already started setting a little something on the side for it. But yeah, it looks like I'm on track. I'm on track, man, for most of my shit.
That's dope.
So it's some money coming my way.
How Rosie tracking?
You know what? I don't stay focused on the competition, bro.
Okay,
I'm
that's right.
I'm locked in. More money I have to fork out. I just need to Just I Michael Phelps it, bro. I don't see shit. And
Well, tell the viewers what this whole thing is.
yeah, no.
between-
So Rosie and I have this thing where we basically write New Year's resolutions at the beginning of the year, and then for every resolution you accomplish, you get a little stack of money for it. So the more you accomplish, the more money you make, and we allocate this money for it. And it something about just having money involved, dog. That just makes shit competitive.
Absolutely.
Like a fighting game is not a fighting game until someone throws a 5.
So it's a money match.
So it's a money match. Then survival instincts kick in. So that's what we're doing. So I know one of them was make a full stack app, done. Another one was read 10 books. I finished that in 3 months.
Nice.
Yeah, and I have to write about what they are and stuff. Another one was start a podcast. Voila.
Here we go.
So, and I have a few others, save X amount of money and blah, blah. So I've been checking things off the list, and yeah, man, I'm on track for a fat paycheck.
Nice.
I'm on track. I'm gonna use that fat paycheck to fund this other thing. I think it's just more about being strategic around what you want to do, right? And then making sure that your actions align with those goals. I think that's what it's teaching me. I got it from one of the finance guys that we talked to. Hey, this is how I would do it. Yeah. This is how I did it. This is how I've seen successful people do it. Try it.
Yeah.
He's it means throwing some money, but if it ultimately goes to y'all's account,
it's a win-win.
It's a win-win. So yeah, it's been nice, dude. I encourage everyone to try that. Believe me, when there's money at stake and a little competition, shit comes alive, baby. Rosie and I are shit talking each other through it, so it's been nice. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna fund us a studio with that.
There we go. Yeah. Shit. Hopefully you guys fund that fucking studio. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to get to the subscriber thing. We're trying to get the right subscribers. Yeah. But it's more about the content. But at some point I want to definitely get the YouTube, get the right what are they called, hitting the right goals on YouTube so that it enables us to actually have subscribers.
Absolutely.
And pay. Not for you guys to pay us, but more for us to do the content and just be unfiltered. And you guys get extra content, and we do what we like to do. But
then also once you hit that milestone, then you start to get the revenue. So if they start, for the ads that they're running on,
that's right.
During a podcast, we get a piece of that ad revenue.
Yep.
So that's something that we don't see until we hit those milestones.
Yeah.
So even just to get to that point where we get a little something from the ad revenue is a step in the right direction.
Yeah. That's all that's what we're trying to do, man. And we'll get there. Right now it's just the goal that that we've been doing is just consistency. We put our foot on the gas and haven't stopped. If anything, we've gone faster.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been really impressed with, because in 2.5 months, you would think, hey, something would have came up. Maybe we lost a little love for it. Maybe it's not what we thought, or we just stopped. You're maybe not this week. Maybe not next week. And then we just stopped.
No.
Yeah, and it hasn't been that. So it's been
because I feel we had a vision of what we wanted to be and how we wanted to impact our lives, and we know that it's a process.
Yeah.
So I think we walked into it with that knowledge. We didn't say, all right, it's gonna be a quick flip, or we're gonna do this.
No.
So I think with that foundation, it just is gonna make everything a lot easier and then more rewarding when we hit those things.
I told you before we started, and I'll say it again in front of these people. I would do this shit for free for the rest of my life. I don't care if I ever make a dime. That's how I know I'm doing the right thing. I just like making content. I like getting over my fear of talking to people. I like opening up now. And I like having something that we own. This is a YouTube channel. This is a podcast, and it's watching and growing it and putting the seed in and seeing it grow.
And then the other branches that come from it,
man.
And what
money tree,
grows.
Baby. You know what I'm saying? A little money tree growing.
That's right.
But yeah, I mean, nonetheless, jokes aside, it's a passion of mine. So, like I said, things will happen when they're supposed to happen. Until then, we're gonna be consistent. And we'll leave it there.
Oh, well, do you have any ideas about, do you start to pre-plan what some of your resolutions for next year are? Because if you've
I'm
already
working on a list.
Because sometimes people just everything they didn't accomplish, they're like, well, I guess I'll try again next year.
Yeah.
But do
I
you
don't like
have
that.
somewhat of a revised?
I keep it a theme. I keep it like to a theme. It's like the 3 things I'm into are tech,
Mm-hmm.
content creation type things, like anything the creative, really, making music, videos, etc., and golf. And I just tailor it to those 3 because those are real passions of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna get really good at ultimate frisbee because, bitch, that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah.
With all the shit I have to do on, like, that's not gonna happen. So I'm also being realistic because the first couple years I fell into that trap. I was all over the place, and I got like one thing done while Rosie's over here. And I'm like, I didn't like that. I didn't like how that felt, and the competitive spirit in me fucking, it cracked.
Like never again.
And I'm like, never again. I'm never gonna fumble this shit again. And I kept it to a theme. I'm like, hey, just keep the resolutions to shit that you like and you're passionate about and you will dedicate time to.
Yeah.
Because the likelihood of you actually accomplishing them goes through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
So, next year it's one for sure is break 80 in golf.
Okay.
That's a big goal of mine. Only 6% of golfers in their life break 80.
Okay.
I even bought a book. It says how to break 80. I'm already prepping for next year.
Where were you at now?
I just broke 100.
Okay.
But I'm convinced I can break 90 in a couple weeks.
Okay.
I'm convinced. And then 80 should be no fucking, when I set my mind, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, break 80, that's definitely a goal of mine for a fact. And 2, the second goal is to get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube for this podcast. And I will grind my ass off to do it. But that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, it's only September. I still have a few months to kind of complete the list, but usually a list of 10.
Okay.
Around those 3 themes for me. But yeah, I'll let you guys know as I'm making this list.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, baby. Well, how about you? I feel like we should have our own little side bet going.
Yeah, I mean, why not? But so I stopped making New Year's resolutions a long time ago. And the reason why was because I made the decision that any day is a day to change. A lot of times, there's something exciting about, it's January 1st. It's a fresh start. I'm going to, and then that energy and that excitement starts to like fizzle out or like you fail one thing. And then like, so what, you going to wait till next year? Yeah. So like I'd be making new days resolutions, new Tuesday resolutions. Like I think about something and I'm like, okay, this is what it's going to be. And then I just hold myself accountable to that. Yeah, so it's less about like timeliness, but what would be good is like, since I've made the decision to do something and start, now maybe say, okay, but by this time I want to have reached this milestone. Yeah. And that would be like a good addition to the way that I like think about things. Good. So I think what I'll do is an inventory of everything that I am working on, and I might say, okay, here's going to be my milestones for this year that I want to hit by this point, this point. 'Cause like lately, I'm like a 4-year-old again. Like I'm just a sponge, and I've been picking up like a lot of new things and like just dabbling in so much stuff and getting good and like proficient. And again, baby steps. Like like when I was like, yo, teach me about Logic Pro, right? And it's like, okay, so you taught me about the scissors tool, and then I'm like, man, I know there's got to be a way to like fade in and fade out. And then I found my fade in and fade out tool. So like, it's like, so now I know a new tool, have already been using that tool to make certain things sound better. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I'm gonna figure out another new tool. Yeah. So, and same thing with, with the Serato. It's like now with some of the music, it's like, okay, now how to loop it. So like some of the beats on what the fuck is the name of the title? Because I have so many different sax in a gritty city. Like there's some that really just feel like boom bap beats until the saxophone kicks in. So now what I'm doing is I'm just looping it, letting the sax like not even come in yet, and then we'll have that on the YouTube channel so people could freestyle and rap too and stuff like that. Yeah. So now I'm learning how to like loop and then you could essentially have samples and sounds. So everything is all about just like learning. So I think what I want to do is I'll make sure I can do certain things by certain moments in time to just make sure that it's easy to be like in this learning vortex and you're not doing shit.
Yep.
Like, so it's like, hold on, am I
it's called tutorial hell.
Yeah. Like I'm like, hold on, am I like procrastinating through learning? Like you think you're being productive because you're like watching this video and it's like, if you don't fucking sit down and actually produce something and execute on one of these things where you say, okay, I watched this video about that and I created this, so it's like I had to check myself. I think like a week ago, I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't do something in a minute. You've been like some things you've been doing and other things you just been learning. I'm like, boy, if you don't if you don't put something out.
A dream is just a dream, or a dream is a goal without a deadline.
Yeah.
Like you need it's just cracking down to it. I made Rosie. She won't let me lie. I told Rosie, I bought her a journal a few weeks ago, and I was like, hey, actually a few weeks ago, last week, bought her a journal, and I was like, yo, every day you're gonna wake up, you're gonna write 3 things you're gonna get done today, and you're not gonna go to sleep until you don't. So think carefully and prioritize them in the order you want to accomplish them, because that's what I do. And those 3 things always align with my with my New Year's resolutions, because I always think the same like you. Like it's any day you can change, right? It's like the quote, it's either one day or day one of something, right? Not one day, but today's day one. Like I'm doing this shit right now.
I love that.
And but I take the same approach. That's why I invite you in this journey, bro, because I've seen you get in, like I've seen you work on tech. Your fucking AI skills are insane.
Thank you.
Your prompting skills are insane, right? Your adoption skills in terms of like music production are insane. Your taste is insane. So like, yeah, I mean, you have a ton of potential because you're just, like you said, you're sponging everything off. So now just make goals that align with the shit you want to do and just break them down into daily tasks, right? So I take 100 swings a day with my golf club so I don't forget the feeling of what, because that's going to help me break 80. If I'm hella in it with the club, I'm like, I'm never going to feel off or awkward with it. Yeah. So shit like that, man, it really helps. And, if it resonates with you, y'all can try it and let me know how it works. But it's been working well for me because everything I've set out to do, I've done. And not one thing I've missed. Actually, the one thing I missed was the frisbee thing. I wanted to learn how to frisbee golf at one point. And I'm like, yeah, that shit fell through the cracks. But it's just because I didn't like it.
Yeah. I mean, you're back to playing soccer. That would be the better priority.
Fuck yeah, bro. I was getting it last night.
And hold on, are you still playing with like that serious team now? Or like, is that, because I remember you telling me the story how, he was like, fuck that one team. Like, never mind the participation
100%.
Trophy team.
Yeah.
And you got with the other crew that's a little bit
serious.
That's legit in Calabasas, right?
Yeah. I was just there last night.
Okay, bro. So that's ongoing now.
Yeah. I almost slapped the guy.
Nice.
I'm
good.
Like, because like I take things very seriously and I like to win. And I told Rosie, I got home kind of disappointed in myself. I'm like, fuck, I got in my head again. Okay. Because when I start kind of Bruce bannering it, I'm gonna start twitching, almost turning green because I'm like getting mad. I tell Rosie like I get disappointed with myself because I'm like, oh, my emotions got the best of me and I cracked, and I don't like that. I like to stay in control. And yeah, I had it last night where there was this guy, bro, where it's like. Competitive, but like doesn't have the skill to support that competitiveness. So you need to pipe the fuck down. Yeah. Especially a cherry picker where they just stay by the goal because there's no offside. They just stay by the goal and like expect the ball at their feet. So there was various passes I gave him where I'm like, through balls, nice fucking through balls. I'm like, all you have to do is just like run to the space. Yeah. I'm not going to give it to your fucking feet. Yeah, bro. Because you have a defender on you. Yeah. I'm feeding it into the space so you can make that run, set up, and take that shot. Exactly. My job, as a center mid. And he wouldn't do it. Like, he would like just see, like, just look at the ball, go,
Just look.
and be like this. And I'm like,
bro, like
run.
You're supposed to fucking move to the ball.
And see, yeah, exactly. So I started yelling at him. I'm like, well, not in a bad way. It's just how soccer players, hey, how they communicate,
like, bro,
right?
what the fuck are you doing?
And I'm like, hey, run to the fucking ball. I'm like, it's not gonna come to your feet.
Yeah.
I'm feeding it into the space. Make the run.
Yeah.
Right. And if you're not gonna do shit upstairs, go down. Right. Be a body downstairs and just get in the fucking way. If you're not gonna do this, and let someone else that's willing to make that run. Make that effort. But I was just so mad about it that I told Rosie, I'm like, man, fuck, like I got in my head again. And I don't like that because I feel like when I'm like that, now I'm just avoiding that guy. I'm not passing it, and it kind of disrupts my gameplay because I don't have a forward anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I have to take different avenues to get the same result. And you have to be crafty as a center mid. But yeah, and then I also started my league on Sundays. Yeah, my first Sunday league ever.
So what does that mean?
It's in North Hollywood. Mm-hmm. Sunday leagues usually have a negative connotation because they're like very physical, which I'm okay with. But just started one.
So you started it?
No. Well, I joined the team.
Okay.
But so with some of the people there, they're like, hey, we're starting. Like, here's another team. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Nice.
And we got destroyed the first game. But again, it was none of us had played with each other. Only like 2 people have.
Yeah.
Or 3. Mm-hmm. And so we're figuring out chemistry. The potential's there. That's why I wasn't mad. I'm like, hey, we have good players. It's just not everyone can be messy. So
yeah,
some of y'all have to get back on earth. And but it was nice. But I'm telling you, it's just more than anything is a distraction, physical activity. It gets me out of my gets me out of your head, and you're sitting there just like letting some stress out, and it just feels good to play because you forget about everything else. But yeah, man, it's been nice. It's been nice, dude.
Man, so you're playing like twice a week now.
Yeah, and then I'm running in between. I'm gonna incorporate weights. Because right now it's like I felt a little tense on my right knee yesterday, but I know why. I stepped in like not a pothole, but it was just not even, and my knee kind of went in, so I felt that's why I chilled out.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get some of my strength in my joints back, and my it's crazy because my body feels better now, or like let's say even my late 20s, early 30s. It feels so much better now than when I was like 18 or 19, 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was 8, my body was
because it was just probably
destroyed.
Just beat up, right?
Yeah. I played soccer every single day for like 6 hours.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. So I'm like, it was just I didn't have any alerts. Hey man, stop! You're gonna destroy it. Stop doing that shit. So my knees would constantly hurt, my ankles would constantly hurt, my shoulders, and now I don't feel like now it feels good. And I only play a couple times a week, so been chilling, bro.
Good balance.
Yeah.
You get your fix. That's what's important.
Yeah, but again, I need to tame this because I also know I'm not playing at the level I was playing when I was younger, like semi-pro and competitive. And I'm like, hey, they're competitive, but not that competitive. So I need to compartmentalize those two within like mentalities within me and just be like, you know what, it's cool to like, let's demand more, but like, let's also not get mad at yourself and, start kind of like letting it affect your attitude, because that's the type of person I am. Like, I like to win. I like to, whatever I do, I go 110% in. So when I see someone in there not matching that, I get upset. I'm like, we're all here doing our fucking job except you. Get the fuck out. And that rubs people the wrong way. And I understand why. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to work on it. Just.
You're doing.
I'm trying, bro. Rosie's she's holding it down for both of us. So she's the one person that I could be a billionaire, hella successful, amazing looking person. And she'd be like, hey, get the fuck back down here. What are you doing? Who do you think you are?
Right.
Which I feel like every guy needs someone like that. I think. Or every partner.
Yeah. Now, so do you think do you see yourself being like the coach of Enzo's?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like I was like, now that's really going to test your patience. Because those kids, they don't even be out there wanting to play, and they don't, and a lot of them aren't going to care about winning. But I know you're going to want to instill winning in Enzo. We need to record that. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, and I think that's gonna be a hard balance for me, right? Being the person that I am, where I'm like, yo, I don't want you being content with being second. If that's all you got because that's how good you are, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you had something left in the tank and you came up short and you're okay with that, we have a problem. And my dad was like that with me. Right? And I actually appreciate it. At the time, I hated him for it. But I'm like, I get what he was trying to do. And it's the same thing I have to work with Enzo. I'm like, yo, bro, like, I'm not going to tell you what sport to play. I'm not going to tell you what passion to have. You can have whatever passion you want. And I will support it 150%. But just go out there and try your best.
Give it your all.
Give it your all, bro. Like, don't leave anything in the tank. Right? And that's what I like. So long as he does that, I don't care if he comes 10th place. Yeah. Yo, bro, you gave it. I saw that you gave that shit everything you had, bro. You know what? Fuck, good shit. Good shit. That's all I want. Right? I don't want people to get used to mediocrity or, well, I just like C- attitudes. Well, as long as I get a 71, right?
Yeah,
I
just passing.
Fuck that, right? I heard a quote someday. It was like, oh, I got a 97. What did you get? Oh, I got 100. Oh, well, that's not, not that much difference. Like, no, I got a 97 because that's all you could get. I got 100 because that's all there was to get, right? Like, I need him to think like that. So, yeah, but again, I also don't want to be that overbearing parent of like him start resenting me or hating me for pushing me too much. So I need to make sure I walk that balance just right. Yeah.
That'll be another learning lesson. How soon you think you'll enroll him? Like when do those leagues and stuff? Oh, look at you, Pablo.
No, wait. It's because I'm trying to fix my back. I'm trying to stand up a little because now my back is hurting from being too low. Okay.
Yeah. I'll remember to use the back line. Me, bro. I'll remember to use the back line. I just need a little bit low. The mic read my mind and knows I need it lower because my back.
Nah, son.
Me and the mic are that in tune. It knows.
Son. Yeah, the mic just knows me, bro. It knows me. Wait, what did you say?
When do those leagues begin? At what age? 4. Okay. Yeah, so it's almost that time.
Yeah, but he's not mature yet. So I can't. I feel like if I put him in something like that now, it's going to destroy his dreams. Because it's not what he thinks. So I think he needs one more year of maturity, of like being a little more mature, and understanding how it is to socialize and being in that type of environment.
I was gonna say because he's not even like around a bunch of kids and stuff yet, so he's very isolated. So that'll be like very new to him.
Yeah. It's like, and I'm also fuck. So when we went to the family fest, there was a kids section and there was giant blocks, and Enzo I want to play. Yeah, dude, go play, please. Have fun. And I can't take seeing my kid get bullied or like another kid coming up to him on some disrespectful shit.
Like, hey, I want those blocks.
Which is exactly what happened. So he was playing with, and another kid comes and grabs his block and starts yelling at him. These are my blocks. They're all my blocks. Yeah, and like just talking shit. And I'm like, and Rosie was off looking at sweaters.
And where was his parents?
We'll get there.
Oh.
And Rosie they had like a little sweater thing, and she was looking at sweaters for Finn and Enzo.
She over-thrifted.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, you need to come and handle that right now. This kid is being disrespectful to Enzo, and you can tell Enzo just froze up. I also don't want to cage him where like, hey, he doesn't know how to deal with conflict or, because I'm a very shy person. I can be very introverted at times, tactically introverted. But when I need to be there, I'm fucking there, right? And I don't wave and I need to teach him to do the same thing. And I told Rosie, you need to get your boy, right? Because if I go there, I'm gonna have a problem with the dad. And then I see their parents walk over, and The dad doesn't tell him shit, and he sees what's happening. And I tell him, and everything in me is just like, you know. And I guess Rosie must have noticed it or something. That she grabs Enzo and goes like, "Hey, how about let's go play with these blocks?" And just changed them away. And then everything was fine. Yeah. But dude, I was raging. I'm like, you piece of shit, dude. If you see your kid bully another kid and you don't say shit about it, fuck you. Right? If I saw Enzo bully another kid, hey, Enzo, you're in trouble, and he's gonna get it when he gets home. Yeah. You don't do that shit. But to see it and not do anything, I'm like, what a fucking coward, you know? And I was so mad, bro. Like, I didn't even know how to react, you know, because shit, I'd pay another kid to beat his kid's ass immediately, right? I'll hire a third party assassin.
Like, you get all the blocks you want.
Yeah, if you bet, yo, bro, I'll give you a 50 and a block and a sweater, bro, if you beat his ass. But yeah, it's like, it's again, but I understand I have to let Enzo fly a little bit and deal with issues. So I want to get him in MMA. I was in MMA for a long time.
There you go.
Seriously,
I mean, those are the best fighters ever,
bro. I did Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, like Brazilian jiu-jitsu, did boxing, I did kickboxing. So like, I'll fuck some shit up, you know? And I want him to be like so confident in himself that it doesn't matter who steps up. So long as they don't have a gun, you're going to fuck them up. Doesn't matter if they're 6'10", 250 pounds. Guess what? If I'm choking you, bro, that weight does nothing for you. If I'm on your back, or if I get your knee, or if I get your arm, or if I get your leg or your ankle, nothing can save you. Nothing can save you. And I want him to walk with that confidence of like, you can't fuck with me. You might be bigger. You might think you're a bully, but you can't fuck with me. So I'm. That's the first thing I'm gonna put him in, is some type of like self-defense. Some kind of, because it also teaches discipline. It teaches, right?
He'll probably have more restraint because he'll be like, I know I can hurt this person. I don't want to. So we're just not going to go there.
Yeah. So last story and then we'll end it.
All right.
Which is one of my not so restraint oriented stories.
Let's go.
And this is how we'll end the podcast.
Leave out with a bang.
Yeah. So like I just said, I've been in MMA classes, right? Classes, a gym. And so I'm comfortable. If someone wants to scrap, we'll scrap, bro. It's fine, right? I'm fine. And there was a guy, his name is Sammy. Fuck you, right? Yeah. And he hated me, bro, so much. And so what did I do is date his girl, you know? And he just wasn't having it. Gave me a hard time at school, and it was like 2 days before graduation, and it was like a half day, and my brother Erik texted me, yo, forgot my lunch money, man, can you come, because we're only a year apart, can you come to the cafeteria so I can pay? I'm like, yeah, bro, I got you. I was an office aide. I was basically done with all my classes. I was just in school because my mom wouldn't let me go to college yet because I was too young. And I went to go there, and then this motherfucker was sitting behind my brother, and I gave my brother the money, and I take off, and in front of the whole cafeteria, I just feel a chair hit me on the back. So he threw a chair across the cafeteria. It hit my back, and I knew exactly who it was and why. And I didn't even hesitate. I just turned around, started running, jumped across the table, the lunch table, with everyone's food, and just landed on him. And I fucked him up. So I'm like, all right, I already know I'm in trouble. I'm gonna straight walk to the office. I walk to the officer. And I'm like, look, man, I just fucked that kid up. So I'm going to walk to the front office and just turn myself in. I went to the front office. I didn't know he was behind me the whole time running. And when I got there, the secretary, right, was there and everybody. And he was like, he took off his shirt, all already bloodied up, took off his shirt and like wiped it. He was like, and tried to tackle me in front of everyone. So I had him by the neck because like, the stupidest thing you can do is come at me with your head down. Yeah. So immediately, just grabbed him. And I'm like, hey, y'all are all seeing this, right? Like literally, I was talking to the vice principal, the two rent-a-cops.
Like, this is self-defense now.
My friend Bird, that was there at the office, and the secretary. And I'm like, hey, while I have him here, he's trying to punch me. I'm like, hey, y'all are seeing this, right? He came at me. I'm just right? And they're like, yeah, basically, but trying to get me to stop. But I didn't stop. So it's like this, I reached this point where I was just seeing red. I was so fed up with this guy for giving me shit for a year that all the frustration came out in 20 minutes. And let me just say, you know, fractured collarbone, 3 ribs, permanent knot on his forehead, took out like 7 or 8 teeth, fractured cheekbone, dislocated shoulder, fractured knee. Like, and when he was on the ground, I wouldn't stop. So it took all of those people that was seeing this shit to pull me off of this guy. And then they called my mom. They didn't arrest me because it was self-defense, and everyone saw, like, the people in the cafeteria enough vouch for me to say he threw a chair at him. And then the officer, I'm like, hey, he didn't start it. He came and tackled him. So, and I defended myself. I'm not gonna let you walk over me. But I had this peace inside of me because I'm like, it doesn't matter what you do, bro. Unless you bring a gun, I'm fucking you up. It doesn't matter how many ways you want to start this shit. We can start it any which way you want.
Gonna end the same way.
It's gonna end the same way, baby. And I want that. And my mom called me. My mom came. They had me in handcuffs because, hey, we can't take the risk of you jumping on this guy again. But they let me go, and I got to graduate. He didn't, motherfucker. He didn't. And the nice thing, it was like, you know, I got home. My dad was just disappointed when my mom was there. When my mom left, dapped me up. You know, because he was like, hey, I'm glad you didn't let that, because I would come home every day like, dude, fucking Sammy threw me down the stairs. Fuck, Sammy, like, you know, pushed me on a locker.
Oh, so this was like ongoing.
For a year, dude. Okay. Year and a half of me just taking
like
somebody's shit.
Even on like him being physical and you just saying, all right, I'm going to let it slide.
And that's the restraint I was talking about. It was like, because I'm like, you know, and I would tell my parents, and my parents would be like, dude, you're so close. Don't fuck it up. Don't go to jail. Don't do this. Don't do that. You know, I'm like, but mom, like, you don't understand. Like, he pushed me down the stairs at school. Yeah. Or, man, he pushed me into a locker. Or he starts calling me names in front of all his friends thinking he's all tough. And my dad was like, well, you know you can fuck. I'm like, yeah, but no one else knows. You know? Like, no one else knows that. So, like, what good does it do?
It's like being Superman. It's like having to just
but, like, keep the suit in. And, but yeah, and it was 2 days from graduation, bro. I exploded. I couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, it is what it is. Yeah. But again, serene, because it didn't matter what he did. I'm like, bro, if I wanted to, I'd kill you right now. But I want Enzo to walk with that same confidence of, like, it doesn't matter what people, you know, if someone wants to get physical, let them. But you're not going to be bullied into some shit, right? You're not going to be a pushover. You're not going to get trucked. So I am wanting to get him into some, like, martial arts classes, gyms, just getting him active and you know, getting confident. But yeah, man, that was my story. Yeah.
Well, fuck you, Sam. Honestly, it sounds like you got what you deserved.
Fuck,
you know?
yeah, you did, man. Yeah.
Say no to bullying.
Yeah. Don't get bullied. Yeah, and also don't get bullied. Like, if you're getting bullied right now, sign up to your closest gym, MMA gym. Get into boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, and jiu-jitsu, especially jiu-jitsu, because that one is, size does not matter. And learn how to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you'll figure out how much better you feel after the fact. When you know you got some hands on you, when you know no one can just take advantage of you for no reason, you can't get pushed around anymore. It's a different level of confidence. But yeah, man. So I'm hoping to instill that in my son, both of them.
All right. Yeah. You guys be confident, be safe, be productive. Peace.